And you know what that means. Yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Welcome to another edition of Sip and Snack, and this is one we've been wanting to do for a while now. I'll be honest with you guys, I've had it for quite a while, and I haven't had a chance to do it. But given the fact that it's November 15th, I thought this would be a very not so random day to do this Sip and Snack. Now, full disclosure, obviously, when it comes down to it, I kind of leave my personal life off the network, and I have for a long time, and I'm going to continue to do so. But let's just say back in the long ago, in the days of 2005, there was a movie that kind of hit home in every way possible called Elizabethtown that Cameron Crowe did. It's a lot of people don't really like the movie. It's been kind of forgotten to history, but it's something that really was important to me. And in this movie, I actually found this wonderful concoction, which is Ale 8. Yes, Ale 8-1. So this basically started, according to my wonderful Wikipedia here, in the 1920s. And basically, this was started because of ginger-based recipes that were obtained in Northern Europe, and that's why the creator, which is G.L. Wainscott, came up with this beverage. Now, basically, this was called a late one, which is Ale 8-1. Get the numeral 1 there. So, Ale 8 is what most people refer to it as. It's a pun. It's kind of like what they're saying is it's basically the latest thing. So it's a late one, which is basically the latest one. So in 1965, this moved to Winchester, and that was in Kentucky. Of course, this is known for Kentucky. And this was purchased with a family secret, kind of like how the Colonel's 11 Herbs and Spices. Basically, this recipe is only known by two people. The former president of the company, Frank A. Rogers III, and his oldest son, Fielding. They're the only people that know how this is made. And this wonderful ginger ale that I've been wanting to try on this channel for quite a while, it came up in Elizabethtown, obviously, because the movie takes place in Kentucky. Again, anybody that's watching this video is probably snickering right now and probably wondering what I'm going to say at this point. But let's just put it this way, I'll just leave that PC history in the background, if you know what I mean. So, basically, a lot of things have happened since 2005, and the only thing I can think of to do on November 15th is do this sip and snack. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do two different variations. Now, there are caffeine-free variations, diet variations, and apparently earlier this year, they started an orange cream soda variation, which I've never even seen before. These are very hard to find because obviously you cannot find these outside of Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, and Virginia, West Virginia, and Tennessee. And it's very select in most of those places. But obviously it's known out of Kentucky. So this was, the last thing I have here is it's supposed to be distributed nationwide. Before that it was going through Indianapolis in July 2015, 10 years after I realized of its existence. And a year later, the Cracker Barrel company started putting it out in their restaurants. So yeah, they sell that in the eastern and midwestern United States. Thank you, Wikipedia, for that. So yeah, we're going to try this on camera. I have the nondescript Ron White style taster glass. And because I don't have a bottle opener, we'll use a Kleenex here because I don't want to get hurt on camera. So let's see what they says here. The best of the bluegrass in green glass. Try to say that 5 times fast. 1926, my great uncle Lee introduced a ginger and citrus soft drink like no other at the Clark County Fair. From that day on, the indescribable taste of this bluegrass favorite would be known as Ale 8-1, or a late one in this case, or the latest thing, a late one. Get it? Makes sense. 4 generations later, I still blend the secret recipe from Uncle Lee's handwritten notes. Open one to yourself and taste the tradition. And that is from Fielding Rogers. 120 calories for this bottle. This basically is a 12-ounce bottle. Crisp, clean, real ginger with a hint of citrus. So this is 120 calories, and there's no fat and no protein, 30 milligrams of sodium, and 30 grams of total carbohydrates, including 30 grams of sugar. So we're going to try it. So this is the regular variant, and watch that. Look at that. That's awesome. Ale 8 1. That's pretty cool. So we're going to try it and see what it tastes like. It's been a minute since I've had this. Very overpowering ginger smell whenever you first take a sip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it into the taster glass. A little bit here, that's enough. The bubbles of a ginger ale, gotta love that. It's always had a very weird taste to me. Now, full disclosure, I've drank this for a lot, but it's been many years since I've had it, so technically it's like I'm trying it over again. But yeah, I wanted to try it on camera for you guys. The ginger is there, obviously. It's healing of the taste of ginger, obviously. The healing powers of the taste of ginger. Something I've always known that whenever I get sick, I always jump for a Canada Dry. But that's obviously because I don't have access to a late one. So I'm going to finish this. It's not extremely sweet. It's kind of bitter in places. Kind of like a bitter ginger. And you can taste the bubbles. I'm going to take some water here. I'll take it out of the bottle. Oh, that water tastes like pool water. That's not a good sign. It came out of my tap, I swear. So let's try it. Still like I remembered it. Well, 2018, the first flavored Ale 8 came out, and that was cherry. And I mentioned the orange cream Ale 8, which is going to be coming out. Well, apparently it's already out, but it's supposed to come out this past May, but I haven't seen it or heard of it yet, so we'll find out if it's there now. Anything going to change with this? Obviously, the bottle looks a little different here. So the same thing, real ginger, real cherry, real sugar in this case. Another 12-ounce bottle. And I think it's going to stay exactly the same. No fat, no protein. 30 grams of sugars, including 30 grams of added sugars, 30 grams of total carbohydrates, and 30 milligrams of sodium. Also 120 calories in this bottle, so we're going to try it. I'm very curious to see what a cherry Ale 8 one is going to taste like. Pop this open. The Ale 8 one logo is a little different. Ooh, that's a very overpowering cherry smell. I will tell you right now, just you can't really smell it, obviously, because we don't have smell-o-vision here on YouTube. But I will state that it kind of smells like a cherry 7-Up, which I'm okay with. So let's see what it looks like. Looks like a cherry 7-Up too. So let's see what we try it. Kind of like a bitter medicine-y taste. I know everybody hates when I smack my lips. But the thing is, it's not bad. It's just, yeah, it's not something I don't think I could drink on a regular basis. That makes any sense? The cherry taste is extremely overpowering. It's very bitter, very cherry. Tastes like a medicine-y taste, like I said before. It's all right. I'm curious what the orange cream would taste like, because might as well try it. So, much better out of the bottle. So yeah, it's interesting. If you can get a hold of Ale 8, then try it. It's very bitter, though. If you don't, it's got a very bitter ginger ale taste to it. The cherry variant does have a very overpowering cherry taste to it. So yeah, minor recommendation for the cherry one. So this is going to be your, I'll hold this so I can hopefully get a good shot for the camera. So yeah, that's your Sip and Snack for today. There are Sip and Snacks coming in the near future. I have some holiday Coke flavors which are coming soon. I got some Mountain Dew which is coming. Apparently in 2020, we've got some brand new Mountain Dew flavors. I cannot wait for those. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming. in the near future for Sip and Snack. Obviously, this channel has been boosted by Voices of Liberty as well as AJ and Ashley content. This is my contribution, as well as we'll see what's going on with the podcast in 2020. If we're going to go back to theme parks or wrestling or anything like that, and we're just going to stick with the award ceremonies and the award podcast for the time being. But I guess we'll see what happens. So, as always, if you like these videos, tell your friends about them, leave a comment, do subscribe, help spread the word about Podcast Network. If you haven't yet, just take a moment, click the like on our Facebook fan page. Follow me on Twitter at Sir Owen Disney. Follow the network at Podcast Network. If you have any ideas for Sip and Snack versus any of the other regular segments on this network, feel free, shoot me an email, siroandisney@gmail.com. So we've got Versus coming in the near future. We got more Ashley content coming in the near future. More Sip and Snacks coming in the near future. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.